Time now, 7:07 a.m. Members of the royal family in mourning as they prepare for the funeral of Prince Philip. The monarch died a week ago today at the age of 99. Here to go over what we can expect tomorrow and what this means for the royals moving forward is Aaron Bains, president of St. George's Society of Toronto. Aaron, good morning. Let's start first with the details and what we can expect. We know that COVID is putting restrictions, so about 30 family members and friends are going to be attending. What can we expect?
Sure. Good morning. It's great to be here today. I think we can expect, to be honest, a family funeral. It's going to be about 30 people, as you indicated. That doesn't include the clergymen or the attendees at the chapel itself. As you can find on actually the Government of Canada's website as well, tomorrow will be a National Day of Mourning. The funeral services will begin roughly, I believe, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcast in Canada. There's a variety of processions that are going to occur, but they will culminate in, as you indicated, about 30 close family and friends who will be at the chapel for a private ceremony. You will be able to see it, though. You can log on. I believe most broadcasters will have it.
And I want to talk a little bit about some of the rules the Queen has reportedly put in place, including everyone has to wear civilian clothes. We know that Harry did serve. What do we know about that? We know that the relationship between Harry, Meghan, and the royals might be a little bit rocky still.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're grieving right now, right? So, relationship aside, they've all lost an important part of their family. Myself, I lost my great-grandfather last year, and it was important that everybody has their own perceptions, but the family is grieving. Now, the reason that my understanding of why everyone is in civilian attire is actually to the benefit of Prince Harry, which is that he no longer serves as a result of stepping down from the royal family and would not be able to wear military attire. So he would stick up, so to say, stick out as a sore thumb if he was the only one who was not. And I think it's probably helpful to him to be able to have less things to worry about when he's grieving the loss of his grandfather.
As we mentioned, lots to see here when it comes to the funeral, but I want to talk a little bit about the royal family too, and that interview with Oprah. Harry and William have always been seen as sons that are so precious to really the entire world, Diana's sons, and a little piece of me is hoping that they can be brought together in this moment, perhaps reconcile and strengthen their relationship. What are your thoughts on that, or is it hopeful thinking?
Well, I think part of it is we have an understanding of what we believe the relationship is based off of a very small glimpse into their life through an interview, right, and through the tabloids and the media. And it's hard for us to say categorically what it's really like. I mean, if somebody looked at anyone's life for a snippet that short, I don't think it would be a fair analysis. But I do also hope that they're just able to celebrate the prince's life and grieve his loss together as a family and as we would expect. And I think you're right that around the world, I mean, my mother's a British citizen. I remember when Princess Diana had William and Harry, she had the newspaper clippings because she felt they were part of her family. And in the same sense, I think many Canadians feel that way. And we all want to see a family together that is, as I said, celebrating the life of somebody, the pillar that they lost, and really being able to mourn together about that.
And really quickly, Prince Philip did have a part in planning his funeral, at least the vehicle. Can you talk a little bit about that and the significance there?
Yeah, I believe he helped actually design this range, country-style range. Some people will know, whether it's from watching The Crown or just watching various documentaries in the past, that the Queen herself is quite familiar with the range, having been in the medical service during the World Wars and being able to actually repair these vehicles. So it's an important part, I think, for both of them. And I mean, I love Defenders, so it looks like an interesting and cool vehicle. And I think it just goes to show that it's about, you know, there's a lot of pomp and ceremony behind his life, obviously, but also at the end of the day, he served a very long life of serving his family and kind of a bit of a no-fussness behind all of it. And I think his words were he didn't want any fuss about this funeral.
Absolutely. Aaron Bains, we thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And I'll send it over to Dina and Sid.